Tom Hiddleston is an incredibly talented actor who has appeared in countless major movies and television shows throughout his career so far. From battling across the galaxies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe to staring into the eyes of King Kong himself, Hiddleston has been involved in a lot of major projects. Bringing a certain level of charm and charisma to every role he plays, it seems almost impossible to not enjoy a Hiddleston performance, regardless of the movie's overall quality. In addition to his lengthy performing arts background, he has had quite an interesting life. Take a look at these 10 facts about Tom Hiddleston. His college nickname was Piddle. While attending Eton College and learning about performing, Hiddleston said that he was made fun of for his last name. He told Graham Norton, "Very soon after I arrived I got the nickname Piddle, and the boys made up the rhyme, Hiddle Piddle did a whittle in the middle of the night." Hiddleston went on to explain that he's still called that, but only by his closest friends. "My closest friends still call me Pid, but it's affectionate now." He had his first kiss at just 10 years old. Tom Hiddleston is a Hollywood heartthrob, and it seems that this status is nothing new for the actor. He told LUK that he had his first kiss at the tender age of 10. "Yes, 10 years old, tongues and everything. She was a huge crush, we were in the same class, a lot of note swapping, and eventually it all went down in a cricket pavilion on an autumn night. It was very thrilling." He studied acting. Hiddleston has acting in his blood, as his mother was a casting director and stage manager. He began his acting career at the University of Cambridge. He was performing in a student production of A Streetcar Named Desire when a talent agent spotted him. Afterwards, he studied acting at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, graduating in 2005. While pursuing his higher studies, he also started working in British television. He was first seen in the TV series The Life and Adventures of Nicholas Nicol. He originally auditioned for Thor. Hiddleston has been playing the God of Mischief since the original Thor movie in 2011, and it's hard to think of another actor in the role. After all, he brought his unique charm and charisma to the villain turned slightly less villainous. However, Loki was not his first choice. Instead, he auditioned for Thor, the role that ultimately went to Chris Hemsworth. Hiddleston never actually tried out for the role of Loki, but impressed the filmmakers enough to be hired as the God of Mischief. He ran a Loki school for cast and crew. Now, Loki is finally getting his first solo outing with his own series that ties into the larger film universe. With his time as the character, Hiddleston has become a bit of an expert on Loki, and his respect for the material has him poised as a knowledgeable teacher for rookies like Owen Wilson. Hiddleston prepared a presentation that went over the character's on-screen history, his traits, and even screened clips from the films he thought would be helpful. He told The Verge, "I suddenly found myself feeling extremely nervous, as if I was some amateur academic giving a thesis on Loki. You'll have to ask the others if it was useful at all. But at least we synchronized watches, and we were starting from the same place." He speaks more than one language. Tom Hiddleston seems to be a very cultured man. Even though he grew up in England and is a native English speaker, he branched out and learned to speak several different languages. On top of English, he can speak Spanish, French, Italian, and Greek fluently. He can be seen in several interviews showcasing his ability to speak multiple languages. He also reportedly speaks moderate amounts of Russian, Mandarin Chinese, and German. He did all his own singing in the Hank Williams biopic. Many top actors who take starring roles in musical biopics don't always make the choice to sing the songs themselves. Some choose to lip sync or blend their own voice with another singer's. However, Hiddleston decided he did not need any help carrying the tune when he starred in the Hank Williams biopic I Saw the Light. The actor took 5 weeks to prepare, and when shooting for the film began, he stunned the crew with just how good he was. He's skilled at celebrity impressions. The man may be a famous celebrity himself, but that doesn't stop him from mastering a very popular party trick. Hiddleston can reportedly give very authentic impressions of several beloved celebrities. He is known to be able to deliver spot-on impressions of several notable stars including Robert De Niro, Samuel L. Jackson, Al Pacino, and Owen Wilson. He also can apparently perfectly embody several MCU co-stars, including Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans. He's terrified of sharks. When watching him on screen as the sinister Loki, it may be hard to believe that Tom Hiddleston is afraid of anything. However, the actor believes that the one thing that frightens him the most in this world is sharks. He refers to them as death machines and does not enjoy swimming too far out into the ocean out of fear of being attacked by a shark. He has won the Rear of the Year award. Hiddleston is noted for his good looks just as often as he is for his acting skills, so much so that he was awarded a rather peculiar honor. In 2016, the acclaimed actor was given the humorous British award for Rear of the Year. That year, Hiddleston appeared in the BBC series The Night Manager. In the show, there is a steamy scene in which Hiddleston bears his rear end. The scene, which was censored in US airings of the episode, was the main factor that resulted in the actor's Rear of the Year win.